Oh, hey there, what's up? It's your boy Matt coming at you with another video. So today I thought I'd give you some tips on BMT. It's kind of like a continuation of the first video, except this one's kind of more in depth, a little bit more tips than the first one. So I hope you guys enjoy. I just have my iPad here with a list of stuff I'm going to be going over. So the first one on the list is know the Airman's Creed. When you go to BMT, you're going to want to know the Airman's Creed because it is essential. They're going to ask you it, you're going to say it every morning. Basically, you're going to live by this creed, so you need to know it. Even in tech school, we would say the Airman's Creed in the morning. The next thing is knowing your reporting statement. That's also very important because you're going to be saying that every time you talk to an MTI or anyone above you. So basically, your reporting statement's going to be like mine was, Sir, trainee strike reports as ordered. But yours is going to be, Sir, your last name reports as ordered. You want to memorize that and make sure when you're doing like reporting statements or you're saying anything, you don't want to make a Sir sandwich. So you don't want to be like, Sir, Airman, or it would be, Sir, trainee strike reports as ordered. Sir, you don't want to do that. Only one Sir. Don't make a Sir sandwich because that's just weird. You're also going to want to know your rank structure. So that's basically E1 through E9 for enlisted, and then you're going to have O1 through O11 for officers. So make sure you know your rank structure because that's going to come in handy when you're at BMT addressing officers or addressing your MTIs. They'll test you on it. So you want to make sure you know that. You also have key checks. So with key checks, you're going to be wearing a key. I'm not wearing mine right now, but you'll have like this little dog tag chain with a key on it. Basically, the key is going to be for your lock. So you have a lock that locks your security drawer, and in your security drawer you keep all your personal items and all like the valuables. So with the key check, basically someone will yell key check and you want to make sure that your key's always tucked into your shirt because you can get in trouble for that. And also I know like guys that walk around with their lock still on their key. You don't want to do that because if you're more than an arm's length away from your drawer, you can get in trouble and actually get recycled for that. So that's a big no-no, so you do not want to do that. Yeah, make sure, just again, like with security drawers, make sure security drawer is always locked when you're not using it. Don't take the risk of keeping it unlocked. I know some people that would have a like preset where it like barely be pushed in so it look like it's locked, but it's really not. And I actually had like during the night our flight chief and stuff would come through, and they would come through and they'd pull on the locks, and if it was unlocked you'd get your 341 pulled and you get talked to the next day. So make sure that you keep them locked. Make sure all your buttons are all your pockets are buttoned. There we go. All your pockets are buttoned because I have a real bad habit of this. I keep my wallet in my left cargo pocket, and basically I'll unbutton it, but then I won't button it back up. And if you don't button it back up, it can, I guess the button will show, and basically you can get in trouble for that. So make sure that your buttons are always buttoned because the MTIs will yell at you for that. This here, make sure you bring a cheap watch because you're gonna want to know what time it is there, and it actually really came in handy because I could like kind of schedule out the day for myself. So I really liked it. I really liked having a cheap watch. Plus, like the MTIs will give you like time limits. Like when you get base lib, they'll be like, you have till I don't know, like 2000 to get back here. So you'll leave, you'll go do your base lib. You have to be back at 2000, otherwise you get in trouble. Bring a decent razor. Don't bring like the disposable ones, because when you're at BMT, you're gonna be rushed in the mornings. You have like 5 minutes, so you don't want to like be cutting yourself all the time and bleeding everywhere. I know a lot of people that did that. It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't fun for them. Do not have facial hair when you come to BMT. There we go. Basically, you don't want facial hair because while you're at BMT, your facial hair, they're gonna make you shave it when you first get there. And that's not going to be fun because they're going to be rushing you through it and you're going to be stressed, so you're going to be rushing, you're going to be cutting yourself. So just shave it off before you go to BMT. Do not volunteer in the beginning. Don't volunteer in the beginning. It basically just singles you out so the MTIs know your name and they're going to focus on you. And they're going to know that you want to cheese, so they're going to break you down. So make sure, go ahead if you want to volunteer. Good for you, but I recommend not volunteering. I volunteered third week to be a chow runner, but that was because they already knew my name. I was academic monitor too, so I thought, why not have some fun with chow running? Get to yell at the MTIs, so that's why I volunteered. But again, don't do sir sandwiches, because that's just weird, and they will look at you funny, and you will get in trouble for it, so do not do that. Don't move at attention. So when you're doing reporting statements, you're going to have to be at attention. You're not going to want to move for those, because you can actually you get yelled at for it if you move. And they'll try to throw you off. They'll be like, hey you, what time is it? And you'll have to say, sir, trainee strike reports as ordered. Sir, permission to adjust. You're not just going to look at your watch, because you can get yelled at for that. So you're going to ask for permission to adjust, and then they'll be like, granted, and then you can check your watch and tell them. But make sure you always say your reporting statement before you talk to an MTI or someone of authority. Recycling, that's a big thing. I know a lot of people are worried about that. As long as you don't do anything stupid, you shouldn't have to worry about being recycled. I know no one on my flight got recycled, and we did do some pretty stupid stuff, but no one ended up getting recycled, which was actually good. But basically, do what you're told and just follow the rules and you should be fine. EC do's and don'ts. Basically, don't fall asleep during EC. I had a guy that fell asleep on the couch during EC, and you're not allowed to sleep on EC duty, so you have 2-hour shifts, and you're not allowed to fall asleep, because you'll do them during the night too. You're not allowed to fall asleep, so I had a guy fall asleep on the couch, and I think it was the superintendent and commander walked in, and they actually caught him sleeping on the couch. He didn't get recycled, but he did get in trouble for it, so I know you can get recycled for that. I've heard of people getting recycled, so I'd recommend not falling asleep. Also, you're not allowed to play games or anything, so basically, what I did on EC was I would just talk to my friend, because you'll have a partner on EC, and we'd just study and ask each other questions, stuff like that, get to know each other. That's basically how I spent my EC time. That's your PT. So PT, you're gonna have strength days and run days. You have, I think, 3 days a week you're doing PT-ish. That's how many I did. Basically, on a run day, you're gonna run 26 minutes, 26 to 30 minutes, and it's just to get your endurance and cardio up, which actually is it was really beneficial for me. And then on strength days, you're gonna do a bunch of calisthenics, you'll do these push-ups, squats, all that stuff. So I actually went into BMT barely making the minimums, and I came out with a 90 on my PT test, so I thought that was pretty good. Okay, and the last thing I have on my iPad for it is experiences to talk about. So some of my experiences, like I said in the first video, I was in a band flight, and it was kind of unique because instead of your drill time, so you'll have drill time where you march and stuff, and basically instead of doing drill, we would practice our instruments. So I played bass drum, so it's this giant drum, and I just go boom, 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 boom. Wait, no, it'd be boom, 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 boom. There we go. I already forgot it. But anyway, I just do that repeatedly for every song. It was pretty easy, but got you out of drill. So if that's your thing, that's cool. You can actually volunteer when you get there for zero night. Your first night there, they'll ask who knows how to play an instrument. You just raise your hand and volunteer for it. But I actually got there 2 days late. It was it's a day and a half to 2 days late, and because I came from Alaska, so they just kind of threw me in the band flight as a filler, which was alright. But, what else did I experience? One time I was on EC, and actually it was during the day. It was on a Sunday, and I was with my buddies, and basically I was in the laundry room talking to my friends because my friends were on laundry crew, and my other EC was by the door, and he was sitting in the day room, and he's actually sitting on the couch, and he fell asleep. And basically he didn't. Luckily, the MTI walked in, and the MTI saw him, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And he was like, we heard him in the laundry room. We're like, "Oh crap!" And luckily, he thought he was just sleeping. He didn't know he was on EC. So I went into the bay, and I got my other friend, and I got him to go on EC with me to act like so that guy didn't get in more trouble, because he would have gotten recycled if we hadn't put it off that he wasn't on EC. So, a lot of BMT is just teamwork and trusting your dorm mates and working together. Not you're all on the same team. You're not trying to outdo each other. So get along. My flight, that was a good part about my flight. We didn't do so well in academics. We didn't do so well in the PT. I think we were last in both of those for our scores. But we had a lot of teamwork, a lot of chemistry with each other, you could say. So basically, we were willing to do anything for each other. We weren't throwing each other under a bus or anything. That's what I liked about my flight. It's not always about being the best. It's about, helping others, being one as a team, getting along. Yeah, so I would say if you're thinking about doing chow running, I was a chow runner, and I actually really liked it. It was really fun because you get to yell at the MTIs, so I definitely recommend, if you're thinking about it, to volunteer for it. Academic monitor was alright, but it's kind of you get to make practice tests and quiz people on it. It wasn't my thing. I'm not big into academics, but so I found chow running much more fun because I got to, be in the center of attention, go up in front of the MTIs, show them what I got, show off a little bit, yell at them. It was great. I like chow running more, but I got tasked with academic monitor, and you gotta make the best of those situations. So yeah, basically my experiences were pretty mild compared to what I've talked with other people, because I've talked to other people, and my MTIs really stopped yelling around 4th week. They weren't yelling that much, but apparently others were yelling all the way through 6th week, stuff like that, and I'm like, oh dang. Yeah, I think it was 3rd week my MTIs really laid back, so I really liked it. And half the time my MTIs weren't there. My sister flight's MTIs were in charge of us, and they would stay in our sister flight's dorm, in their MTI's office, so we'd have no MTIs there half the time. So that was cool. So we had a pretty laid back experience. I'd say y'all gonna look forward to Sundays. That's the laid back day. You don't have to worry about anything. Just go day by day. Don't look at it as 8 weeks. Look at it as getting each day done, because it will go by a lot faster. It did for me. What we did was we actually got our BMT guidebooks, study guidebooks, and on the spine of it, we would do first, second, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. for the weeks, and then we'd break it down even more, and we'd do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we'd put S, M, T, W, etc. And basically, I would take a highlighter and I'd color in each day as I'd get done with that day, and it really helped make the time go by fast. You got to see the progress you made through. Yeah, basically, I would say, the whole thing, with surviving BMT, is BMT hard? I wouldn't say BMT is hard. You just gotta know how to work with others, how to be a team. You gotta know that people are stressed, people are gonna be, not in the right mindset at first, so you kind of got to work with them, got to show them the way, got to help them through it, and in the end, by 6th week, y'all should be performing, y'all should be like cohesive as one team. Yeah, so basically that would be like my biggest tip is know that others are going through what you're going through, and know that sometimes you just gotta give them time. You can't just keep pushing them. You gotta know that they're stressed. You don't know what's going on with them. Like, people in my flight, they had a lot of family issues. They wanted to go back home. A lot of them tried to get out, but we just talked to them. We helped them through it. And they eventually got through it. So, you know, you just gotta work with them and help them through, and everything should be fine. You know, like that's the thing. What will break you down is if someone in your flight gets recycled, then you just like losing a family member. So you want to make sure that all your family stays together. Make sure you all make it to graduation on time. Because I know we had a couple people leave to med hole, and it was really tough. I mean, they were some of the greatest people like I've met, and some of them are still in med hole right now. It's like I talk to you guys. So, you know, make sure you try to stay healthy. Drink lots of water. Hydration's important. Don't just like keep tallying up on your canteen. Make sure that you're being honest with yourself, because hydration will be very important, especially if you're in the summer. I was in the winter, so it wasn't that bad, but the summer gets hot, really hot, and you're gonna have a lot of black flags down in Texas. So it's gonna be scorching hot, like over like 100 degrees, and you're gonna be sweating a lot, and you're gonna get dehydrated fast. And if you get dehydrated, you can be sent to med hole, and you don't want that, or you could even be kicked out. So I would definitely stay hydrated, especially running those 26-minute runs. They do some 5Ks throughout like your BMT, so I definitely volunteer for those. Those are fun. They do a blood drive, which, you know, that's good. That gets you out of the dorm, and it's actually a pretty chill experience, so I'd volunteer for that. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. That's about all I have, but, you know, just keep your head up. You'll all get through it. I mean, if I could do it, you guys can do it. The PT isn't that hard, as long as you try and push yourself. Make sure you stay like tight as like a family. You and your flight, you're all like one team. Remember that. And when it comes to academics, make sure that you're studying. I would recommend at least studying 30 minutes a night. 30 minutes a night will get you an 80 if you're actually studying. And make sure you know your memory work when you go to BMT, because it'll make your life a lot easier, and it's one less thing you have to stress about. So I thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.